Hey everybody, how's it going? BearNPC here, ready for my Monday stream. A little different today. I am just going to be working on some LARP stuff. Give me one moment to readjust the music sound a little bit. Turn that down in my head. There we go. Hopefully that's still loud enough people can hear, but it's not too overbearing. If it is, feel free, jump in chat and let me know. But yeah, I'm working on the new LARP stuff, and I didn't really have much interest in playing any games today, so I'm just gonna work on the new content and see where it goes from there, see if anybody stops by. If not, that's fine. At least I can get some work done, right? So might as well jump on in. So last time I was working on figuring out my new content for my LARP channel here. There's a lot of stuff that I got to go over rules wise, story wise, and whatnot. But I got my basic list set up here. But other than that, let's see where I left off. I have my component list with all of its appropriate resources, its crafting components and whatnot. The basic idea of how crafting is going to work in the system. Let me scroll that. So yeah. I've got that base idea sorted. So let's go ahead and get to work on that. So this is my actual crafting skill list found in my main document here. Let me pull that over. Pardon me. So let me get to the appropriate list here. Direct group. Now, whenever I did my computer changeover, I cannot access this on Office for some reason currently. So it is currently brought up in WordPad. Pain in my butt. But it'll do for now to get some work done. Thievery, merchant, academic, craftsman. Okay. So basically what happens is if you have the skill alchemy, the skill enchanting, or the skill, where be it, alchemy, enchanting, or forging, you can make basic build items. Now these are items that go on your character sheet. They're not constant items. They don't have tags, save on paper, because I don't feel like throwing a lot of paper away. But as you can see, there are limited items you can make with basic build. Alchemists will be able to do a basic alchemy damage, an explosive with knockback, an entangle foot like a entangle foot bag, alcohol causes the dazed or distracted effect. I'm thinking I'm going with the distracted effect. A base stamina boost of +1, and a weapon poison that adds +1 damage. The weapon. Ow! I should not have eaten chips before I came in here. The weapon poison will last for a certain duration. I believe I said I was going to have it last for the entirety of a battle. but I might have it last the weekend, but it cannot stack with enchantments on weapons and stuff like that. Pardon me. Sorry about that, y'all. Now whenever it gets into enchanting, actually, hold on one moment. I'm going to go and grab something to drink real quick. Be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically each of the crafting skills has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times per day skill. Basically charged skills. The stamina boost. Basically each of them has an item that can only be used a limited number of times per event. Then they have a single use kind of effect. So let's see. So like I said, alchemy has damage, a knockback effect, entangle foot effect, alcohol for selling and RP. The stamina boost, it's basically a stamina potion. And what happens with the stamina potion, sorry, I'm clipping a little bit. You can only use stamina potions so many times per event. Same with mana potions. But there will be potions of both of those of different levels. So you can only use a limit of 5 per event. So if you're a higher level character, you're going to want a higher level of those items. But they are still very useful for base tier items as well. The weapon poison can only affect one weapon. The rune of protection is basically like a shield magic spell. It's a magical defense. Once it's used up, it's gone. I didn't really want a shield magic or anything like that because it gets cheesed way too much. But if it has a fizz rep that's required for it, I think it'll get cheesed a little bit less. So we're going to try that out. Forging is going to make any weapon, armor, things like that, and then can repair forged items, which will be super, super useful. But that's why I wanted enchanting and alchemy to have something neat on their own. Because repairing items is going to be big, so that's going to be very important. Following that, crafting augmentation and crafting mastery. Augmentation allows you to create actual weapon tags, which have a duration. And it's actually not a duration, it's durability. So if it gets hit with a destroy effect or a break effect or something like that, it loses its durability. This could even be magic items. They will have a limited durability until we get into like higher tier items like that. And then crafting mastery is whenever you can make those items that last either longer periods of time or you can augment them or things of that nature. So I think I have a pretty good set actually on there. Okay, so I have all my components. I have all of that. Cool. Cool. So I think the crafting stuff is for the most part done. Put that to the side for now. get the main rules back over here. I have all my point costs. I have all my stamina costs. Spells are going to be important, as each of the spells will have its own energy cost or spell cost. But let me see. For the yeah, want to keep the music rolling here. Okay, let's look at the skills. Yet again, I hope that's not too loud. If it is, feel free, let me know. I don't want it to be too overpowering. It sounds overpowering in my head, but I might not be able to control its levels in the same way. So I apologize. Okay. Let me see where we are at. I want to list out how many skills I actually have here and make sure that I have everything set up. And in my actual skill descriptions list. So I was doing everything alphabetically, which makes the most logistical sense. But let me go ahead and start at the beginning. Body, stamina, wear armor, body +2. All of the different lineages have basically different versions of hit points or skill points or magic points that they get bonuses on. Family stockpile. Forging. Historical research. Immune poison. There's got to be a better way I can do this. So, I am going to copy and paste this. See, I wish it was working properly. There we go. Let me get all my lists. Sorry for the wavering on that. Copy. I'll copy that into a second document. That way I can just look and make sure I got everything on here. Okay. Analysis is good. And I'll just highlight them in yellow on my side just to make sure I got everything. Consultation. If anybody has any questions on any of the skills, feel free to jump on in the chat and ask away. Some of them are not defined in the document yet, and I want to get to that point, but I want to make sure I have every one of the skills here first. Deduction. Hey, Larry. No worries, man. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't blame you on that. Catch anything today? Also, let me know if the music's a little too loud, because I can't tell via my headphones. But if you have any questions or I bring up anything, feel free. Jump on in, ask away. Historical research. Sorry, man. At least it's something, though. Medical training. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I wasn't feeling like playing a game today. I felt like actually getting some of the LARP work done. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have everything set up. Medical training augmentation. Medical training mastery. Also, I got to figure out why I can't load up the documents in Office. So I don't want to make a ton of changes to the document and then have to go back and refix it again. So I'm just kind of seeing where I'm at and then working on some other side stuff. Research Guild member. Scientific research. Good. Search. Good. Surgery. TU surgery. Got it. No, all good, man. It's just whenever I got the new computer, I installed Office onto it. But it is based off of my work stuff. So it's only trying to access things online, and it's not trying to access anything from the computer for some reason. And I don't want to fiddle with that on stream, so I figured I'd just get some work done. Okay, I have everything in the academic chart. Let's move back on up. I'm sorry if anybody gets motion sickness from all of the scrolling I will be doing, but there are a lot of skills. I'm hoping to keep the rule book to like max 60 pages, because the national LARP game that I was associated with before was like 200 some, and I want it to be a lot less. Alchemy is done. Cower. Cower is done. Craft guild member. Because after I'm done with getting the document done, then I need to send it off to my people for checking to make sure that it looks okay, and then we'll be ready to play test. Crafting theory. Enchanting, ABCD. E. Forging. gathering. Guild stockpile. For the most part, I'm really glad that I have everything kind of limited. I had thought of a good additional system to add, but I don't want it to get too confusing. So I think I'm going to leave it go. Because I was going to add, basically you could essentially take flaws and they would give you a detriment in game, but also a boon. Maintenance. Maintenance, yeah. Technology crafting. That's what I get for eating chips right before I get on stream. Not a smart idea, me. Not a smart idea. Technology crafting. Good. Hey. Okay, on to merchant stuff. Pardon me. Cower, I already said. Was there. Diplomacy. Oh no, my phone's blowing up. Why? Why? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I like the idea. I really like the idea of, hey, I'm not a person that likes to run. So I take this ability where I'm not allowed to run in the game, but I get some kind of cool boon with it as well. Because then you can have your paladins that have your oaths and things like that. So you swear off certain things, but you get other bonuses instead. I really like that idea, but I don't want to have too much right yet. Okay, diplomacy. Because for the most part, I just need, for the most part, the actual combat and crafting and interacting with other character rules. And I want the roleplay stuff involved as well. Equal trade. Going rate. ABCD. Going rate is there. Haggle. Oh. Haggle is not on there. See, this is why I'm checking this. Bold that. CP cost of haggle is 10. ST cost is 1. Restrictions, none. Right? No, but that's seriously a thing. Like, there are people that have health issues and things of that nature, why they can't do those things anyway. So it's a good way to, you know, if you can't do something physically that is tied with a game, then you can get extra things that you can do other things with it. I kind of like the idea. Haymaker, holdings, augmentation, holdings, mastery. So all three of those are good. Noah guy. IJK. Noah guy is there. Merchants Guild member. Requisition. Peak supply. Supply augmentation and supply mastery. Okay, that is all of my merchant skills. Thieves Guild member. I initially never liked stealth skills in LARP because I wanted people to be good at hiding. But there are some people that are just not necessarily physically able to be good at hiding. And I kind of want them to be able to be good at hiding, even without it. So I added the stealth skills in. I think I limited them fairly well, but we shall see. Okay, poison use. Pickpocket. Pick lock. I want to undo that. I accidentally changed the size. Pick lock. Good. Escape artist. Where are we at? Escape artist, good. Disguise, good. Diplomacy, good. Conceal object. And black market. Actually, let me check one thing real quick. Okay. I currently don't have a way for any characters to get the firearm skill other than humans. But I want people to be able to develop it. But I really should have it in a skill list. I'll figure that out later. Okay. Okay, ambidextrous. I wish I was. Block. break through. Okay. Fighting, prowess, augmentation, and mastery. Those are all your, hey, I do more damage with claws or unarmed strikes. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Florentine. Grapple. Okay, haymaker. Okay. Intimidate, because who doesn't want to do that? Pain tolerance. Pain tolerance. Cool. Three versions of strength. Strength 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Thrown weapon. Thrown weapon. Cool. Okay, there goes all the unarmed combat lists. Nice thing is ambidextrous. Florentine. Thrown weapon are all in that list too, so good. We got assassinate, always a fun skill. Buckler shields, because who doesn't want a shield? Buckler is on there, good. Counter. Daze. Flesh wound. It's but a flesh wound. Hamstring. JKL, one-handed weapon. Opportunist 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Ranged weapon. Two-handed weapon. And waylay. Okay. Ambidextrous. Already got. Buckler. Already got. Florentine. Already got. One-handed weapon. Already got. Ranged weapon. Already got. Thrown weapon. Two-handed weapon. Okay. We're looking for Slay. Slay's on there. Cool. Shield. Yep. Rage. Quarry. I like the fighter abilities. That way you can kind of customize. Do you want to be more of a barbarian, or do you want to be more of a direct fighter, or do you want to be more of a tactical person? You can play it however you want depending on what skills you take. Physical talent, 1, 2, 3. Done. Parry. Done. Knockback. I think knockback is a great skill. I really like the thought of it. A lot better than spells doing it. Favored enemy. Favorite target. Break weapon. Because who doesn't want to break weapons as a fighter? Good. Thrown weapon. Already got it. One-handed weapon. Already got it. Ranged weapon. Already got it. CDE energy. Got it. Specialization. Specialization 1, 2, and 3. Good. Staff. Good. Two-handed bladed weapons. Resist knockdown. Got it. Resist bleed. Rage we already had. One-handed bladed weapons. Immunity to knockdown. harvesting, I believe I already had in a previous list. Demand, because you have to have supply and demand. Demand, conceal object. Body +2. Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay. Already had alchemy. Berserk augmentation. Claws. Cower we already had. Immune to knock back. Immune knockback. Okay. Okay, parry we already had. Resist knockback. Search. Thrown weapons. Variable. Okay, weapon of choice. Scientific research. Medical training. Know a guy. Firearms. Firearms, where are you? Firearms. And humans also get adaptable. Thrown weapons, already got it. Alchemy, already got it. Buckler, already got it. Diplomacy, already got it. Flesh wound, already got it. Gathering. Immune entangle. Immune entangle. Remove poison. Resist entangle. And then stamina +2. Got it. Cool, cool. I already saw stealth woodlands down there. Let's check for resist sleep and charm. Hey, resist charm. Hey, resist sleep. Good. Ranged weapon bows. One-handed swords. Ooh. Here I have it as one-handed swords. Whoa, 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 whoa. Need to make sure that those jive. Hi, Jake. One-handed swords. I need to change that in the elf lineage category. Okay, that is fixed. Sure. Just save it as version 0.6. Why not? Okay, so one-handed swords edited. Magical research. Let me make sure I got that. Magical research. Got it. Innate energy. Got it. Immune sleep. Immune charm. Charm. Sleep. Enchanting, I know I have. Wear armor. Oh, went too far. Wear armor, I'm good. Okay, let's see what else. Two-handed axes and hammers for dwarves. Check. Resist poison, resist fear. One-handed axes and hammers. Let me make sure I got that. One-handed axes and hammers. Good, good, good. Immune to poison. Good. Historical research was already found. Forging was already found. Family stockpile. Family stockpile. Body +2. Body. And stamina. That should be all the skills. Stamina. Check. Cool. All of the skills are now in my list. Not all of them are fully complete, but all of them have been costed. All of them have their restrictions, so those should all be good for the most part. Let me check my conditions list here. Okay. Battle, berserk, bleed. Okay, bleeding. The target is bleeding constantly, cannot benefit from any type of healing effect. This includes all effects that heal damage, bring characters back to life after becoming dead, and effects that extend death and dying counts. Super rough. Broken, got it. Charmed, cower. Dazed, dead, destroyed, distracted. Target of this condition is distracted by the character that used the ability. While that character is speaking with the target or keeping their attention, the target must only pay attention to the distraction. Target does not hear other people talking unless they are part of the conversation act. The target does not see anything unless it is about the character or others taking part in the conversation. Dominate, dying, elemental, entangled, harm, heal, hex, hidden, knockback, knockdown, poisoned. Target is fatigued due to poison, and all ST, energy, and resource costs are doubled until the poison is removed. Nice. Yeah. Proficiency, resist, search. Okay. Okay. Overall, looking pretty good. I have my set list. Okay. Should be good. Sleep, silence, slow. Weakness. Do I have... Okay. Okay. Most of that should be good. So I have my basic spell list. I have how magic works, gaining spells, energy and preparing spells, casting a spell. Okay. My crafting set. Where did that go? Okay. Hope I didn't accidentally close it, but I probably did. That should be okay still. Yeah. Let's go ahead and open up. So far, rules-wise, I have my introduction, how to make your character, all of the different point systems, how they work. The armor, the essence points. Why do I have it that way? I definitely should have essence points. Be in a separate spot. Because I want body and points and armor points to be right above the costuming and armor rating system. That makes the most sense for right now. Then I have my lineages, my requirements for each of the lineages, basic description of them. The players are allowed to make whatever kind of social interactions that they want. All of the different lineages will have different political systems, but I'm not delving into family life or anything else like that. That is up to players to decide. Then I have my skill categories, general skills, lineage-based skills, combat skills, and then different game system skills like thievery, merchant, academic, craftsman. Then I get my skill descriptions. I need to finish some of those, but the costing's all done. After the skill descriptions comes the conditions. Those are for the most part done. I have to go over my combat rules. I have the generic magic system in there. Okay. So I have to go over the combat rules. The magic system's pretty much done. It's very, very basic, and people are going to be able to make their own spells. The crafting system I need to pull back up and add in here. Really wish it was not stuck on WordPad. But such is life. Thank you for letting me know you're watching, Missa. I have some of Erica's new art for the NPCs right next to my my logo right there. I think they're looking real good. Here, let me move them up over my... I'll make them a little bigger so people can see them. But I think she did a stellar job on them. I gave her all the links to the gear that I'm planning on outfitting the NPCs with. Not necessarily the coloring, costuming and whatnot, but like the armor and the appropriate weaponry and whatnot. These aren't the finals. I have the finals saved for my next for my YouTube videos whenever I start those. But I think they look pretty cool. I'm very excited for it. Let me shrink that back down so it fits. But if anybody wants to see more of those, I can pull them up again or make them bigger or smaller as need be. But yeah, I'm very excited about those. She also did another art project for me that I will unveil during the videos. So super excited about that. Yes, all of her stuff is amazing. I'll pull up the newer versions later. I shared these versions, but she did She did give me black and white copies as well, so I can use them in some of the publications for in-game like documents, so they look like rough drawings. I dig it. Okay. Okay, so where am I at? I know I have all the skills done. Okay, adaptable, CB cost none, ST cost none, restriction human lineage. Skill grants the character 2 body, 2 energy, or 2 ST to their maximum total. I need to highlight this ore. Just so it is abundantly clear. The player must choose and document which points they are receiving. I don't want to use choose twice. Prior to game start. Additionally, when choosing energy, the player may add 2 spells to the character's spell list. These choices may not be changed once documented. See body energy, stamina, and spellcasting for more information. Cool. Alchemy. The skill allows a character to craft poisons, brews, and similar goods using resources. In addition, this skill allows a character to understand any alchemy recipes or technology recipes that include alchemy components. See crafting for more information. Okay. Ambidextrous. Skill allows a character to use all weapon damage enhancements. This skill allows a character to use all weapon damage enhancements in both hands rather than just one, if they are applicable. These enhancements may come from class skills such as physical talent and its enhancements, opportunist and its enhancements, fighting prowess and its enhancements, or additional boons that occur in games such as enchantments, foraging, upgrades, plot effects, etc. Magic weapons damage enhancement may only be used for the hand that the weapon is actively being wielded in. So people can't try to cheese it. You can't stack weapon damage from either hand. Analysis. Skill allows a character to ask 3 yes or no questions from plot staff. Yeah, basically all the knowledge skills are going to use this kind of thought process. Skill allows a character to ask 3 yes or no questions from plot staff regarding an item as it relates to the current event. This allows plot staff to give information that may be relevant to a current plot line, but does not necessarily impact the overall story of the game world. Additionally, plot may offer characters with this skill pre-generated information or more detailed information instead of allowing the character to ask questions on their own. Emails regarding questions prior to an event are encouraged to ensure that all information granted to players is accurate. I'm going to have something in the actual research skill description that says that if you are not granted these, that you don't spend the ST cost. Nah, I'm going to add it in the description. If plot cannot give the player give the character appropriate answers within a reasonable time frame, max 30 minutes. then the ST cost is refunded to the character as if the skill was not used. Because I want people to have the opportunity. There are lots of times where plot is super busy, and I want people to be able to use all of these skills, and they should be able to easily. But in the case where, you know, plot is overrun, I don't want them to feel bad refunding their own ST cost because plot didn't get back to them or whatnot. If it's readily said already ahead of time, then it's not a big deal. Assassinate. The skill allows a character to deal massive damage to a target with valid weapon attack. To use this skill, a character must call the damage amount and assassinate and strike the target with a valid weapon strike. The character may continue to call this additional damage until it hits the target or is negated with a resist condition. Currently, the values are not determined. Yeah, I have not decided on amounts yet. I really need to. But I want the damage amounts to be fairly low. I don't know if I want it to be variable because that's a lot for people to be thinking on and whatnot. Okay, Berserk Augmentation, 10 and 1, Kinfolk. Skill allows a character who gains the Berserk condition to use the following description instead of the normal effect. Duration 10 minutes or until removed. The character becomes enraged and attempts to kill all characters near them, starting with a target within line of sight of their choosing. The target may choose to attack enemies first, but must attack allies if no other enemies are within line of sight. The character must deal the maximum damage +2 with all attacks, weapon swings, all attacks, weapon swings, ranged attacks, and spell damage. This does not force the character to use any ST or energy-based skills. Cool. I really like that too, because oftentimes whenever people get berserked or charmed or anything like that, they don't know, should I fight at the best of my ability? Should I fight at, you know, just the bare minimum because I don't want to use up my skills. And I don't like people using their skills to kill their friends unless they want to. If they choose to, that's on them. But that's why it says specifically in there, this does not force the character to use any ST or energy. Black market. Skill allows a character to purchase in-game illegal items from the Thieves Guild. So that's going to be very important that plot-wise I'm going to have to decide what items are illegal and not illegal. Most likely poisons, very potent poisons are going to be black market. But I'll also have other choice items because for the most part you can't buy anything, you have to produce it yourself. Block. Skill allows a character to negate one weapon attack. When a character uses this skill, call is resist. Body's hit points. Currently I have the body skill that it increases linearly, which makes it to a point where people aren't going to want to buy any more, you know, hit points after a while. Dwarven orc, The dwarf and orc lineages both get body +2. Gives them 2 additional body to their maximum total. And that is basically given for free for being that lineage. And it doesn't affect your body total increase. So, yeah. Breakthrough. Skill allows a character to strike a target so hard that they cannot block the damage with a weapon or shield. To use this skill, a character must call unblockable and up to their maximum damage with their claws or brawlers. The skill may not be used in tandem with other skills. This damage may still be negated with any skill or ability that allows a creature or character to use the resist condition to prevent damage. Break weapon. It can work on any weapon, shield, claw, brawler that they strike. To use this skill, a character must call break weapon and strike it. This skill will not inflict the broken condition onto any other items unless otherwise directed. Directed by the plot staff. Example, using a research skill, it may be possible to use break weapon to target a plot effect such as restraints, pillars, doors, or similar objects. This is up to the marshal in charge of the encounter and should not be argued once a ruling is made. Buckler shield has a set size. Claws. This skill allows a character to be proficient in the use of claws. These are natural weapons, but still may be targeted with conditions such as break and destroy. Damaged claws are fixed with medical training augmentation or any other similar spell or ability that fixes a creature/character's limbs or claws. Pardon me. Conceal object. Yellow ribbon. Giving the item a hidden condition. The object is not found when searched and cannot be removed from the character. The character may choose to remove the object. Consultation. The skill allows a character to receive a hint regarding a puzzle, riddle, or similar plot point from plot staff. Alternatively, staff may decide to reduce the difficulty of a puzzle, put another puzzle in its place, or allow the character to solve the puzzle by a certain time frame. Not everybody's good at puzzles, but their characters may want to be. Maybe they're super smart, but they themselves are not super smart. This would have fixed a lot of headaches with certain things that I ran previously. So, you know, it is what it is. Counter. This skill allows a character that is struck by a valid weapon strike to call a counter unblockable and the damage amount they just received and make one valid weapon strike against the attacker. This attack is... And Mrs. says, of course, puzzles are evil. I'm sorry that I made you marshal that puzzle. I am. So yeah. This attack is always made regardless of if the initial damage would drop the character to the dying condition. This does not prevent the condition, but instead delays it until the counter attack is made. Following this, the character would drop as normal. Character may not negate the original damage dealt using a skill along with counter. That is a very important line. Cower. Skill allows a character to drop prone, flat on the ground, or dropping to one knee, and call cower to gain the cower condition. Player may restate cower as needed if new combatants arrive. And cowering basically makes you, any intelligent creature will not attack you because it doesn't see you as a threat. Undead, which are not necessarily intelligent, it may not, and most likely will not work on. Okay. Craft guild member. Okay. Then crafting mastery. These all need text for them, so I will mark it so I don't forget. Crafting theory. This skill allows a character to ask 3 yes or no questions. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Daze. Skill allows a character to deal the dazed condition to a creature. To use this skill, a character must call dazed and strike the target with a valid weapon strike. The character may continue to call this until it hits the target or is negated with a resist condition. So crafting theory works 3 questions in regards to crafting an item specifically. Deduction. The skill allows a character to ask 3 yes or no questions from plot staff regarding a creature or character as it relates to the current event. The skill may determine the true identity of a creature / character using the disguise skill. Where is... Let me copy and paste this whole if plot cannot give appropriate answers and make sure that I add that to everything else. Assassinate, Berserk. Plot cannot give the character appropriate answers within okay. Crafting theory. Add that on in. Cool. Should be good. Days, already went through it. Deduction. Go ahead and add that into demand. The skill allows a character to pay half price for 1 object at a guild. Or be paid double price for 1 object at a guild. There we go. Because the guilds will have limited amounts of things, but they're mainly going to be buying things. So I want that skill to be a little more useful. Diplomacy. The skill allows a character to distract targets by talking with them. To use the skill, character all characters gain the distracted condition. While distracted, the character and targets must maintain the conversation, and all targets must only pay attention to the character using the skill or any other character pulled into that conversation. The ability ends if there is a 10-second break in the conversation. A target is attacked, or the skill user is attacked. Okay. Disguise. The skill allows a character to roleplay as another persona. This needs more clarification, but I don't want it to be too detailed. I want people to be able to disguise their characters as other characters to trick NPCs. Certain NPCs might have the ability to suss it out, but for the most part, I want them to be able to use that to kind of infiltrate other groupings and whatnot. Okay, energy, done. Enchanting. This skill allows a character to craft potions, scrolls, spell books, and similar goods using resources. In addition, this skill allows a character to understand any enchanting recipes or technology recipes that include enchanting components. Makes sense to me. Equal trade. This skill allows a character to trade one item for its market value to a guild. These prices will be listed in the guild binder. These prices will be listed in the guild binder that is available. Escape artist. This skill allows a character to escape bindings and the entangled condition, as well as bypass barricades or similar structures without damaging them. Yeah, because they're using stamina to do so. So they might be able to break in, but they might not have enough stamina to break back out. So I think that's a good risk versus reward. Family stockpile. This skill grants the character X leaves at check-in. I need a number for that. Leaves are the in-game currency once I get them made. I have the bases done for them, but I need the art for the finalized versions. Favorite target. Skill allows the character to target a particular group of creatures / characters, allowing them to deal 1 additional point of damage against the group for an entire battle. This skill does 1 additional point of damage if the character has physical talent augmentation and 1 additional point for physical. Okay. This while this skill is in effect, the user has the weakness condition on them against all other targets. Current valid groups are animals, characters, gnolls, goblins, lizard folk, undead. Thanks, Missa. Have a good night. Take it easy. I'm not planning on starting with lizard folk at the very, very beginning of the game, but they are the ones that I have the most masks and appropriate costuming for in the trailer. So I'm going to keep that as a valid option in the book for now. Fighting prowess. 1 additional point of damage with claws or brawlers. This skill does not apply to weapons. Okay. Okay, let me fix that, even though it'll probably all need to be redone formatting wise later anyway. Okay. Okay, good. That's what I should do. I figured it out. Okay. No. Don't. Okay. So what I need to do is go to not merchant, go to academic. Oh no. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make firearms training here. Or okay, so firearms are going to be restricted to human lineage or or technology crafting. And having created at least one firearm tag via the crafting system. Because let me check technology crafting here real quick. Technology crafting must have scientific research, crafting mastery, and crafting theory. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's a lot of skills to have. Oh, no. Never mind. I already did it. Okay, never mind. It's what happens whenever you have too much time between work on things. Done. Firearms. This skill allows the character to be proficient in the use of firearms. Additionally, this skill grants the character the knowledge and ability to craft a single-shot firearm without having the appropriate crafting skills. Crafting firearm in such a way has an ST cost of 5. Takes 1 hour. Okay. Cool. Flesh wound. Skill allows a character to reduce the damage of a weapon attack to 1 point and avoid any conditions linked to the attack. When a character uses this skill, the appropriate call is resist. Florentine. One weapon must be between 12 and 36 inches. The skill allows a character to use a one-handed weapon, claw, and or brawler in each hand. Without the skill, a character may not wield 2 weapons at a time. Ambidextrous did what? Oh, lets you use all your damage in both. Because who wouldn't want to do that if they're fighting two weapon? Florentine. Okay, cool. Forging. The skill allows the character to craft weapons, armor, and similar goods using resources. In addition, this skill allows a character to understand any forging recipes and technology recipes that include forging components. Gathering. Ow. Gosh darn it, y'all. This skill allows the character to gather resources from one of the three main crafting skills. The character must spend 30 minutes role-playing gathering these resources however they wish. Examples include, but are not limited to, farming, mining, logging, and foraging. Additionally, players may use this time to gather loose darts, spell ammo, litter, and lost items to keep the game site clean and organized. Following this time period, the character returned to the market to make a percentile dice roll to determine the rarity and amount of resources found. This roll may be modified by several factors, but will be clearly defined every event to the vendor prior to the dice roll. Cool. Yeah, the charts are going to be actually in the book, but it needs to be clear prior to the roll. Going rate. The skill allows a character to view a guild's market value chart. On the market value chart, granted by going rate skill. Cool. That shouldn't have a cost. Going rate shouldn't have a cost. Grapple. The skill allows a character to restrict a creature/character's movement by holding them in place. To use the skill, a character must call Entangle Body and strike both sides of the target with valid weapon strikes. If the claws/brawlers continue touching the target, it is entangled. The skill may be negated by any ability that negates weapon strikes using the resist condition. Additionally, a creature/character with strength 3 may rip its way out of the condition on a 3 count. Wonder if, do I have Escape Artist? Escape Artist does not. Though maybe it should. But that might be a bit too powerful for that. We shall see. How much does Escape Artist cost? Skill allows the character to escape bindings and the entangle condition, as well as barricades or similar structures. Never mind. Grapple is an entangled body. I already had that in there. So it would already work. See, I need to just trust myself more rather than going over this over and over and over again. But sometimes it is necessary. Okay, so that works real good. Guild stockpile. This skill allows a character to receive X currency. A check-in. Oh, a haggle was on here. There we go. It was just a formatting problem. Okay. This skill allows a character to reduce the cost of an agreed upon sale by 1 currency to a minimum of 1 currency. To use this skill, character calls haggle following an agreed sale of goods. I really want to add something in here of like PCs are required to be okay with this type of thing, but I don't know. That's difficult. I will add some question marks and make sure I mark it. Hamstring. This skill allows a character to slow another character down. To use this skill, a character must call slow and strike the target with a valid weapon strike. Character may continue to call this condition until it hits the target or is negated with a resist condition. Harvesting. This skill allows a character to gather resources from creatures and characters when searched. When a character uses this skill, the appropriate call is search harvesting. Okay. Characters are only required to I don't want them to give up rare components. It's just going to be generic components. Characters are only required to be searched for generic components in this way. All rare components will remain with the searched character. Because, let me make sure here. On my component list. Okay, so I just want them to be basic and common resources. How do I have it broken down? Only basic resources. Yeah. Want to make sure I'm using the correct wording. Characters are only harvesting from a character will only reveal basic components. Basic resources. All rare resources will remain with the searched character. Because that's always one of the worst things. You go out and you're trying to gather a bunch of things to make yourself a magic sword or something, and as soon as people find out you have all of the things you need, they go and roll you and take your stuff. Not cool. Not cool. Haymaker, this skill allows the character to deal massive damage to a target. I need to mark this. Historical research. Plot cannot give character appropriate answers. There we go. Okay. Okay, this skill allows a character to become immune to the charm condition. When a character is dealt this condition, the appropriate call is resist. Entangle, same thing. Okay. I really like the thought process of I don't know if somebody has immunity or just resistance to a thing. So maybe I'll keep throwing the same thing at them, and that's, you know, a poor decision on my part. Or a smart one. Sleep, poison. Okay. Innate energy. The skill is instantly purchased for characters using the elf lineage. Skill grants the character 2 energy to their maximum total, as well as 2 spells to the character's available spell list. Intimidate. The skill allows a character to strike fear in a target. To use the skill, character must call fear and strike the target with a valid weapon strike. Character may continue to call that. Okay. Knockback. Character may continue. Okay. No guy. The skill allows the character to speak with plot to petition for access to information, items, or materials through an acquaintance or friend of a friend. Use of this skill is plot controlled and may require additional actions in game, such as doing work for the acquaintance, paying for the petitioned item, or possibly no luck whatsoever. Having knowledge of actual NPCs within the game world may allow the character a better chance for their petition to be successful. Plot may, at its discretion, refund the character's ST for use of this skill whenever it is deemed unsuccessful. But that is at plot's discretion. That way people don't try to abuse it too much. Magical research. Maintenance. This skill allows an item to have its durability extended or a destroyed item to be remade for half the material cost of making a brand new item. Medical training. Skill allows a character to stabilize a dying creature or creature or heal an injured character creature over time. Okay, this skill allows a character to remove dazed, sleeping, slowed, and weakness conditions through non-magical means. Okay. Skill allows a character to remove the bleed, poison, and silence conditions through non-magical means. Medical training is going to have a chart so that there's a chance for it to fail. It's not going to be a high chance, but I'll need to add that. And I think I only want to have that happen in stressful situations, but it's difficult because you don't want to do a dice roll during the middle of combat. That's kind of difficult to do. And they also can already... maybe it's just going to work. Otherwise, it gets too complicated. I'll have the surgeries, have the chart. That's it. Merchants Guild. Let me unbold that. Add text here. Okay. One-handed axes and hammers. Okay. One-handed bladed weapons. Ooh, okay. I want to see firearms real quick. Yep. Cool, 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 cool. One-handed bladed weapons. Okay. Opportunist, 1 additional point of damage with any weapon they are proficient with, as long as another creature / character is attacking the same target. This skill does not apply to claws brawlers. Okay. Okay. Pain tolerance allows a character to ignore one condition that is currently active on their character. To use this skill, character must call pain tolerance and roleplay for a 3 count, blocking out pain or somehow overcoming the condition. The skill lasts for the duration of a battle, and upon its end, the condition returns to the character. Super, super powerful. Doesn't make a ton of sense with all of the conditions, but it's pretty cool. Parry. The skill allows a character to negate 1 weapon attack. When a character uses the skill, the appropriate call is resist. There's a lot of resist calls. That's on purpose. Physical talent. This skill allows a character to always deal 1 additional point of damage with any weapon they are proficient with. This skill does not apply to claws brawlers. This skill may... Physical talent. Okay. Because fighting prowess is just unarmed. Physical talent. Skill, okay, that's good. Pick lock. Skill allows the character to pick locks on doors and containers over time. The character may spend 5 minutes role-playing removing a basic lock, 10 on an augmented, 20 for a mastery lock, unless otherwise stated on the item card. Picking the lock does not break or destroy it, allowing it to be reset or taken at character's discretion. Pickpocket. To use the skill, the character must have a wooden clothespin wrap that is clearly tied to their character. The character name / number listed is bare minimum. Character must attach the clothespin to the target or any items the target is carrying. Following this, the character must contact the marshal to acquire one resource or one basic resource or currency from the target. Additionally, this skill may be used to steal item cards or plot items from NPCs. Let me capitalize these because I did so in everything else. Poison use. The skill allows a character to mix poison into food or drink. To use the skill, the character must have a marshal observe the mixing of the poison, attaching the item card to the container of the food. This skill should not be used on a player's meal, as it is vital that all attendees take care of their physical needs without fear of game intrusion. Snacks, public offerings, and handouts are the most acceptable for this skill. Yeah, I don't want people thinking that their food is going to be poisoned constantly, especially stuff they're making. That's a dick move. Quarry. The skill allows a character to target a particular creature or character, allowing them to deal 1 additional point of damage against the individual for an entire battle. This skill does 1 additional point if the character has physical talent augmentation, 1 additional point for physical talent mastery. While this skill is in effect, the user has the hex condition on them against all other targets. Hex. Okay. Cool. Rage. This skill allows the character to become enraged, allowing them to deal 1 additional point of damage against all opponents for the entire battle. Skill does 1 additional point of damage if the character has physical talent augmentation. When the rage has ended, the character gains the dazed condition. See battle, dazed, and physical talent for more information. The skill has no verbal, however, it should be appropriately role-played as uncontrollable seething anger. Okay. Remove poison. Skill allows a character to spend 1 minute of role-playing to remove a poison condition from a character by sacrificing a resource. When a character uses this skill, the appropriate call is remove poison. Requisition allows a character to gain 1 item from a guild's item list for free. Research guild member. Add text here. Resist bleed. This skill allows the character to resist the bleed condition once per ST usage. When a character is dealt this condition, the appropriate call is resist. Entangle, Fear, Knockback, Knockdown, Poison, Sleep. Scientific research. Search. I wonder if I want to change the name of that. Nah, I'll leave it like it is for right now. Shield, cool. Slay. Don't have my damage amount yet. Specialization. Okay. Specialization. Okay, staff. Stamina. This skill may be purchased multiple times at increasing costs. Is energy at increasing cost? Yep. I was on stamina. Stealth. This skill allows a character to gain the hidden condition following ST usage and is restricted to nighttime use. Additionally, a hidden character may shift or reposition oneself if they do not take more than 2 steps from the position where originally used. Augmentation gives you the same thing. Is restricted to nighttime use, but the target may move while in cover and traveling along dark locations. Traveling into well-lit areas will cause the character to lose the hidden condition. Stealth Mastery. Gain the hidden condition following ST usage and is restricted to nighttime use or daytime use while in cover. Wooded area, behind, under buildings, behind / in brush, etc. While using stealth augmentation, the target may move while in cover and traveling along dark locations. Oh, that list is over. Let's go. We'll go to hype tracks. Yeah. I don't want augmentation there. Oh. that should be mastery. Okay, stealth woodlands. Skill allows a character to gain the hidden condition once per event following SD usage. I think I got rid of that. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F. Flesh wound. No, a guy. Human lineage purchase is limited to 1 use per event. Copy. Okay, so Noah guy, flesh wound. Where is flesh wound? Hoffman lineage purchase is limited to 1 use per event. Any other stealth woodlands? Kinfolk get parry. Okay. Rage for orc. Okay. Stealth. Okay, good. Strength. Skill allows the character to perform feats of strength. Character with strength augment. No, I just want regular strength. The skill allows a character to perform feats of strength. Character with strength may rip free from entangled foot condition on a 3 count, as well as removing this condition from other creatures' characters. Creature character may hold a door closed. This may be contested by other creature / characters with strength. Finally, a creature / character with strength may break locks, barricades that are of base craft level. Okay. Okay. Foot or arms condition on a 3 count, as well as removing this condition from others. May hold a door closed, may be contested. All forms of entangle, moving the condition from other creatures. Creature may hold a door closed, may be contested. May break locks, barricades that are of basic, augmentation, or mastery level, unless they have been augmented to specifically resist this ability or is unbreakable. Okay. Supply. This skill allows a character to receive X generic resources at check-in. Let me actually see, because card templates. Resource cards. Basic. Okay. No, I do have 3 different types. There's common, basic, Okay. So I need to change something. I need search. No. What's it called? Not holdings. Harvesting. Okay. Good. Glad I figured that out. That was almost an accident. Poison use, rage, slay, stamina, stealth, supply. Basic, common, rare. Okay, I goofed that up. Okay, so supply gives you basic. Supply augmentation gives you common resources in addition to the basic resources. And supply mastery, this skill allows a character to receive X basic resources at check-in. This is in addition to the okay, this is in addition to the basic resources granted by supply and common resources granted by supply augmentation. Additionally, a character may trade all of these resources for one random rare resource of a crafting type of the character's choosing. Okay. Yep. There we go. Surgery. This skill allows the character to attempt surgery on a target. Basic surgery takes 20 minutes of roleplay, can remove all negative conditions, and heal all body points if successful. Experimental surgery takes 30 minutes and functions similar to crafting master items. See surgery on page for more information regarding experimental surgery. Followed by a percentile roll. Roll on the appropriate surgery chart. If successful, basic surgery removes all negative conditions and heals all body points. Experimental surgery takes 30 minutes and functions similarly to crafting master items. See surgery on page blank for more information regarding experimental surgery. Technology crafting. This skill grants a character proficiency with all firearms and the ability to craft technology items that blend multiple crafts and science. Thieves Guild member. Add text here. Thrown weapons. Two-handed axes, hammers. Two-handed blade weapons. Two-handed weapons. Variable. Skill is instantly purchased for character. Or to their maximum total. Player must choose and document which points they are I need to see the wording on adaptable. Player must choose and document which points they are receiving prior to game start. These choices may not be changed once documented. See body or stamina for more information. Waylay, the skill allows a character to put another character to sleep. To use the skill, the character must call sleep and strike the target with a valid weapon strike. The character may continue to call this condition until it hits the target or is negated with a resist condition. Weapon of choice. Skill allows a character to be proficient in the use of one chosen weapon type. From the following list. I don't have a polearm skill at all, right? Nope. One-handed swords, one-handed axes, one-handed hammers, two-handed swords, two-handed axes, two-handed hammers. Bows, crossbows, staff. Okay. And wear armor. This skill may be purchased multiple times. Grants the character 5 armor to their total, up to a maximum of 40 armor. See armor on page blank. Okay. Okay. The target is broken and must be repaired before it can be used properly. Weapons that gain this condition may only deal 1 point of damage. Shields that gain this condition do not fully protect its owner, dealing 1 point of damage to its wielder every time that it is struck. Armor that gains this condition loses all armor points until repaired. Limbs that are broken may not be used. Claws and limbs that are broken may be fixed by medical training augmentation. Any other item that gains this condition is not usable. Items can be repaired to remove this condition using the appropriate crafting skill. All tagged items. Basic items that become broken are all basic items that become broken or destroyed at the end of a battle. All tagged items lose 1 durability. What is my wording on it? It's not repair. Dang it. What's the name of the skill? It is probably in my... Not my merchant. Not academic. Craftsman. Maintenance. Durability. All tagged items lose 1 durability when repaired from the broken condition. Charm, the target views the character that charmed them as their best friend. This target will listen and follow most suggestions if they are things the character would normally do for a friend, such as protect them, share information with them, lend basic items, and attack hostile creatures if they are unknown. This will not force the target to go against their normal behaviors, including breaking laws, killing friends, giving away all of their items, allowing themselves to be defenseless, or killing themselves. Charmed target does not remember being charmed after the duration ends or when it is removed. Cower. Until removed. Or 10 minutes. Until removed by standing, attacked, or 10 minutes. Valid targets. Creature / character. The target must fall prone or drop to 1 knee. All living creatures all living creatures view the cowering, view the target as all until Primal creatures and unintelligent creatures may what was the one skill that could break disguise? That should be able to break cower too. Deduction. Interesting. I like it. Dazed, the target stares off into space, not noticing or remembering anything that happens during the duration of the condition. If the target is attacked, they instantly remember everything that has occurred during the effect. During the condition, including the character that put the condition on them, if seen or heard. If the condition lasts the full 10 minutes, the target believes that nothing is wrong, tries to go back to what they were doing, assuming that they were sleepy or zoned out for a moment. There is no way to regain memories once the 10 minutes has been completed. Dead until removed for 5 minutes. Creature or character. The target of this condition is lifeless and retains no sensory knowledge of anything. When a target gains this condition, all active spells on the target end, though conditions such as bleed remain. If the target retains the dead condition for 5 minutes, then the target loses 1 essence point, the body vanishes, and gains the spirit condition. All in-game and out-of-game items are retained by the player. Destroyed. Target item is destroyed and cannot be repaired. The target item is a not common item, basic item, target is basic item, it should be removed from the character sheet as soon as possible. If the target item is a common or rare craft item, then it may be given if the target is a common or rare craft item, then all durability must be removed from the tag. It may be okay, but it may be fixed with maintenance skill or rebuilt for its full with its full craft cost. Distracted. Okay. Dominate. Target views the character that dominated them as their best friend. Will listen and follow all suggestions and orders. This will not change the target's normal tendencies or tactics, however, unless specifically ordered to do so. The target can be ordered to do anything. However, this does not give the player who used the dominate condition the right to be offensive or hateful. If at any point any player is uncomfortable with how an interaction is going out of game, a check should be called and a staff member contacted at once for everybody's safety. Dying 1 minute or until stabilized or until healed. Valid target of this condition is on the verge of death. Obtains no sensory knowledge of anything. 1 minute after entering the dying condition, the target dies, gaining the dead condition and losing the dying condition. If a character starts using the stabilized portion, of the medical assistance skill on the target, the dying count freezes at its current number. If stabilize is completed, the target loses the dying condition and gains the unconscious condition with 1 hit point. If the target is healed, they lose the dying condition immediately. And are conscious. Elemental. Target of these conditions takes the amount of damage said along with it. There are some creatures or effects that may allow the target to take double the amount of damage, take no damage, or even be healed by the damage of these elemental types. Taking damage should be roleplayed, while healing may be difficult to notice. Entangled. A character with entangled body may not move at all except to speak. Okay. Greater undead. Duration permanent. Valid targets creature. Character with 0 essence. Target of this condition becomes a sentient undead with their own thoughts and decision-making abilities. Greater undead are healed by all harm conditions and harmed by all heal conditions. The target of this condition takes the amount of damage set along with it. There are some creatures or effects that may allow the target to take double the amount of damage, take no damage, or even be healed by the damage. Taking damage should be role-played, while healing may be difficult to notice. This does not have an effect on healing in any way. Hidden. Knockback. Must immediately take 5 steps directly away from the player. If the target cannot safely move straight away from the player, they must move as safely and quickly away from them as possible, but are moved 10 total steps. Following either movement, the target may not move closer to the player for 5 seconds. The player may move closer to the target. While moving away from the character and during the 5 seconds of non-advancement, target may not attack the player. Though they may defend themselves, attack others, and use abilities on themselves. Knockdown. Must immediately fall flat onto the ground or drop to one knee for at least 10 seconds. During either of these motions, the target cannot attack other targets, defend themselves, or use any abilities other than cower. Please take other safety into consideration when role-playing this condition. Poisoned. The target is fatigued due to poison, and all ST, energy, and resource costs are doubled until the poison is removed. Cool. Proficiency. Valid targets. Creature. Character. This condition. Target of this condition may use the weaponry. The target of this condition may use weapons. Bucklers. Shields. They are proficient with to maximum effectiveness. If a creature it if a creature character uses a weapon, buckler, and or shield that they are not proficient with, they must treat it as if it had the broken condition. On though it will not need to be repaired unless it gains the broken condition while it is used. Firearms may only be used if the creature character is proficient. Resist, duration, instantaneous, valid targets. Creature character attacks. The resist condition signifies that all or some or all of an attack has been negated. Dependent on the skill used. This is a frequent call. Duration. Mhm. Did I give a set time on harvesting? Hmm. A creature or character may impose the search while this condition is taking place. All available currency all available currency must be given to Okay. While this condition is taking place, all available currency and resources, if harvesting, must be given to the creature slash character that is imposing the search. If this condition is imposed on a character only basic and common resources must be given. It is up to plot discretion if additional tagged items or rare resources are given. From NPCs. Okay, silenced. Target of this condition may not speak or cast spells until removed. Sleeping, the target of this condition falls asleep. Retains no sensory knowledge of anything until removed. Slowed. Target of this condition cannot run until removed. Spirit, the target of this condition is noticeable in game as a spirit but cannot be interacted with by normal means. Character who is transitioned into a spirit from having the dead condition must walk directly to a resurrection point to determine their character's fate. Spirits have the same knowledge as their player character, so they may avoid resurrection locations that they may feel is dangerous. Targeted of this condition retains no sensory knowledge while in this condition. Unblockable. Targeted this condition must take the effect of any damage or condition attached to it when struck with a weapon blow or ranged projectile, regardless of blocking with a shield or using a protective ability. Unconscious. The target of this condition is unconscious due to damage and retains no sensory knowledge of anything. The target has 1 hit point and retains the unconscious condition until they receive additional healing or 5 minutes has passed. Does Waylay give the unconscious ability? Nope. Sleep. Good. Good, good, good. Undead until removed. Creature or character with a dead condition. The target of this condition becomes a mindless undead without their own decision-making skills or making abilities. Undead are healed by all harm conditions and harmed by all heal conditions. Undead have the dominate condition and can be controlled by greater undead. Undead will follow the orders of its creator if there is a discrepancy in orders. Voice. Target of this condition must take the effect of any damage or condition attached to it when heard out loud. This condition is used to mimic area of effect, fireball, or sound-based effects, bardic music, curses by word alone. Character may not negate these conditions by covering their ears or pretending that they do not hear the condition. Weakness becomes clumsy, causing all damage dealt to be reduced in half. Okay. Okay. Not a ton left to do on that. Let's go ahead and get a save on here real quick. Okay, so flurry rule. Weapon swings, firearms at close range. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. I have my basic spell list. Okay. Flurry roll, weapon swings, firearms at close range, turtling. Magic is good except for preparing spells. I need to go over that, and I need to go over the basic spell list. Okay, research rules. I need to go over formulating questions, asking clarification, planned questioning, crafting. I already have that set. Over, where is it? Paste. There's the basic crafting rules. Medical training. I need to go over the role play time. Dang it. Okay. There we go. Character may only, okay. I have my prototype spell, all that kind of stuff listed in here. I'll break it down that way. Guilds and governments. Okay. Cool. Not a lot left. I already have the basic thought process for all these. It's just getting the correct wording down. but it is now 12:15, so I am done for the night. Gotta save up and head off to bed. Thank you very much for hanging out, folks. Thanks for stopping by, Larry and Missa. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks for all you lurkers as well. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get some more of this done on Wednesday. We'll see. Depends on what I decide to do. But thanks very much. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I'm hoping to have some YouTube videos out soon, hopefully by the end of the month, fingers crossed. So thanks very much for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great night.